What's up, guys? Kind of at the house for one last time. Uh, this one went under contract in 13 days. So under contract in 13 days, and it should close, I believe, on the 7th. So I'm kind of just taking it all in one last time because, this is me. This is all my work, which is just, it feels really good, to build and create something and it really come together. Yeah, I mean, 13 days on market, under contract, full price, 2 backup offers. And that just goes to show the quality and the work that I do. Like I said, I'm still learning, so I'm not like the best at it in the world, but I am putting in the work. I'm consistently learning and growing and growing and growing and learning, and just trying to be better at my craft in a sort of sense. Because I mean, this stuff isn't rocket science. You just need to know what to do and what to look for that a buyer really wants. But other than that, I mean, it's doable. It's all possible. I mean, of course, it's a money aspect. You do need money. But you can go to banks. You can go to hard money lenders. And you can do it. That's what I always try to preach. This is what I always try to tell people, is that you can do it. I'm 22 years old and I'm able to do this stuff, which I enjoy. I enjoy this stuff that I do. And I picked this house up for $410,000, and I mean I went a little bit over budget than I would like to, especially because I had to redo the sewer. The sewer was like 20 grand, which I ate a lot of cost on doing that, but that's just kind of part of the game. You're gonna run into stuff that you have no control over and you need to actually fix and get done. It's not something you can just kind of brush off and be like, and I can't, I have to get it done. That's something that is a non-negotiable, because sewer is a big thing, when you're buying a house, because it's expensive and people don't want to fix expensive stuff that the previous owner didn't fix. So I think I was all in 410. If we're just talking about remodel cost, I think I was at like 110. Yeah, about 110, I think, 120. So we're sitting at, 530 grand. We sold for 680. That's over 100 grand, over 150 grand. And I mean, of course, you gotta account closing costs and, agent fees and everything. Let's say on the exit, we're still looking at, 70, like 120 grand. That's still pretty good. And this project, I had some hiccups, took a little longer than I would have liked. But now I can fold this into my next house and just kind of keep the wheel going and really continue to produce quality houses like this. That's all possible. Like most of my remodel costs, I threw on a credit card. I have in total, I think about 150 grand in business credit, and I threw about, let's do the math here, like 73 grand. Yeah, I think about 73 grand on my business credit cards. So nearly half of the remodel cost was on credit cards, which is not always the best idea, but you know what? If it gets your foot in the door and kind of gets things rolling and going for you so you can do a project like this, take the risk and do it. Of course, I wouldn't recommend using credit cards, especially if you have no idea what you're doing and you haven't done your research on the house that you bought or the house that you're gonna buy. So it's just things that you have to put in place to ensure you can spend that money on credit cards and be able to pay it back. Because the last thing you want to do is rack up a bunch of credit card debt, own a house that you're intending to remodel but can't finish, and then you have to file for bankruptcy. That is never fun. That's not something I recommend whatsoever. So just be smart, but it's doable. This is my fifth house. Yeah, fifth house. So, you know, you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn. You're gonna have to learn and redo over and over and over again. That's a process. It's possible. You can do it.